funnies in us. You know what I mean? Really, just it's like we ate a whole fucking month's worth of weekend newspaper comic sections
Just
right out of the New York Times.
just gorged ourselves on the funnies.
Really just soaked that ink in. Like, really feel like I have ink poisoning.
We just really butt chugged some funnies.
Once upon a time, there were two best friends. One of them had a computer and the other one sucked.
Hello, everybody. Actually, Villains Incorporated. What you may be seeing at this moment is a black screen. Shut up. That's why. I'm sure I'll edit something on there. So I played Elden Ring by myself a little bit. It's been months since we've recorded, by the way. Literally months. And the the day you see this, yeah, no, it's literally been months since we recorded.
Has it been months?
It has been months.
And it, like how many? It can't be more than 2.
No, because we finished recording like 3 weeks before you went on your honeymoon.
No,
Like
we recorded
3
since
weeks.
I came back.
No,
For
we
sure.
have not. No, we haven't.
For sure, for real.
No, we.
For realsies, though.
Okay, so before we continue, literally the last video I was August 10th, 2025, and that was when it was rendered.
Oh, tits. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And that
welcome
was
to the show, everybody.
Yeah, and anyway, so I played some Elden Ring while we've been doing that, and I recorded it. So we're gonna play it now. Are you able to see this, Tokyo?
Yes, I can.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this was me just kind of going through and getting random shit. So you can actually see how bad I am at the game. This is me trying to get the Ruins Greatsword in case I wanted to use it. And I literally just regularly tried to make it as easy as possible for me.
I was gonna say you pulled out Tish.
Well, yeah, I mean,
You weren't taking any chances here.
well, yeah, because like I know this boss fight is supposed to be before the Radon Festival, but I was like, I don't know how high it's supposed to scale, and I was just being safe.
I don't care what level you are. Crucible Knight fucks.
Yeah, the Crucible
Okay.
Knight's fuck. But so you can see me kind of fucking around at first here, and then, as you mentioned, the Crucible Knight fucks, and then you see me get serious. I pull out the...
Gotta stop fucking around.
No, like legitimately, like this is when you see me stop fucking around. I pull the fucking sword I'm familiar with again.
I am really shocked that you avoided that wings move because historically you get hit by it every time.
But you see, I'm the goat, so that's okay. But yeah, so I'm sure you people seeing this episode length can attest. This is about to be 40 minutes of me just randomly doing shit. I believe for the next 10 to 15 is me on the quest for drip here. You'll
Gotta get the drip. Like,
yeah,
you got.
I was. You'll also notice I have armor sets and stuff that aren't shown because I literally sat there and farmed them. Because I had literally nothing better to do when Tokyo was on his honeymoon. So I sat there and I farmed items. This section is when you can tell that I am being hard carried by having a second person. Like, it is really obvious that I was being hard carried.
Blatant and apparent that a solo run of this game would go differently.
Well, no, I mean, obviously I've played it on my own in the intervening times this was recording. As well as, so Tokyo and I also just started another run with one of our other friends in which we're just kind of playing through it and fucking around.
We're doing some fucky little builds. Yeah, we're fucking around. We're doing some cool shit.
Well, and speaking of fuck you little builds, you'll see me go through like 3 or 4 different builds.
Yeah, you have build ADHD for sure.
Well, no, it's because I want to experiment with builds, and it's hard to do it when we're not recording. And I don't want to start a whole new character just to experiment builds. But yeah, I'm fucking awful at fighting these bloodbirds, if you couldn't tell.
I
But
don't
so
know if you would call that a fight. It was a very one-sided match.
I ran. I got stuck on the fucking rock, and I ran. Well, I was just looking
I don't
for.
know how many other tarnished there are out here. There's a good chance that you're kind of the last one at this stage in the game. At which point you could refer to it as a genocide.
Well, and so you know what, we're gonna ignore the genocide bit. But, but so like you can see here, I'm still doing my strength faith build, but as evidenced by the magma worm scale sword, which was
I'm gonna say the giant sword.
yeah the giant strength faith sword. I think that was because I'm being honest, I haven't watched our most recent videos since since I finished rendering them. It's been a little while. So I don't remember what build or what item I was using last. I do remember we were going to go do Fortisax's stuff, like Fia's stuff there too.
Yeah, we were gonna do the Fia quest line.
Yeah. But yeah, spoilers, in this video you will see me going from Strength Faith to Strength Arcane to Int Strength, back to Strength Faith. But with the Strength Faith, I went to predominantly Faith, and I start two-handing everything. Yeah, I got fucked here. I'm bad at the video game.
That was that was another another big bird that just kind of killed you without seemingly any effort.
We never fought these guys, like, ever. Like, even the ones in Caleb, like, those ones, I'm not great at fighting them either. Mostly just because, like, I don't know their moveset or their timing.
Well, you could stop pressing the dodge button once in a while.
Well, no, it's because I get stuck in trees.
There you go. No, that one you stop dodging, you just throw a rock. You just
Because I wasn't stuck in a fucking tree, dude.
Hey, you can throw a rock if you're in a tree. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I can't. And we've talked about this before. I think we talked about when I first showed you the first half of this when I recorded it. Was that you regularly tried to be like, oh, this is when you started panic rolling. I'm like, no. You wait. I'll show you when I start panic rolling. And it's always when I'm stuck in trees.
Like, you have, like, straight Yomi for predicting exactly what your opponent is not going to do here. That was crazy how the second you stop panic rolling, he hits you.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, I have time. Nope.
Yeah, I'm fucked. But yeah, anyway, so we're basically just treating this like a normal episode, but this is me in the past doing the shit. And we're basically doing double time travel right now. Because we're watching me in the past while we're recording. No, we're doing triple time travel while we're recording an hour present, but you will all see this in the future, I think in like mid to late March. It is currently mid-October when this is being recorded.
But yeah, it's got to be a little less frustrating to just watch this shit instead of being there.
Yeah,
dying.
Infinitely.
Like, adding the commentary when like you're not getting your eyes pecked out by a colossus bird.
Well, and like this is the only section of this like recording of this like me playing off screen thing that like you see me die multiple times. Every other time, I think I maybe die once or twice in like the next however long, but like, yeah, I do not live much in this first part. So you know what's crazy?
A lot of death. What?
Yeah, no. Well, so what's crazy is when I recorded this first part, it was like 17 minutes, and this was supposed to be the first half of like an episode when we started recording when you came back. But we started playing with our buddy, and we did that because I'm like, well, we have recordings literally until next year, so it doesn't really fucking matter if we record now. But in the time then, I ended up recording more, which I was like, okay, it was like another 17, 18 minutes. That's fine. That can, we'll just make it an episode. And then I finished doing that, and I was like, hold on, there's one more thing that I have to do. So that's what made it like 40 minutes. And you'll also see here that I am wearing Fia's robe, which I had Tokyo drop to me because I needed more drip. You see me in many different drips here.
You wanted the drip. I'm gonna be
honest. I wanted the drip, so Tokyo dropped it for me. Yeah, you see me fucking around with a lot of different things, trying to figure out how I want to play this character with the stat spread without, like, the fucking it around too much. I'm also gonna lie, I thought I was, like, done recording here. There were several times where I thought I was gonna be finished recording, so you'll, like, see me do, like, emotes and shit. And then it goes more.
Continues.
And then it continues. So
I could swear we did Morn Tunnel. That's weird.
No, cause I think we talked about wanting to do it because I wanted the Rusted Anchor, and this is what I'm doing is getting the Rusted Anchor here.
Oh, you know what it was? I was looking around for shit, and I did Morn Tunnel on my world.
Probably.
When I was looking for stuff.
Yeah.
And while we had the Rusted Anchor, I think I even asked you if it was something that you, like, wanted, like, if it was important. But we hadn't even gotten the big club yet. And you're like, no, let's just go for the big club for now, and we can get the Rusted Anchor later.
Well, and you'll part of the thing is, like, you'll see my, like, builds change and, like, the weapons that I'm using change, like, the more that I, like, play on our other playthrough, as well as the more, like, I experiment on, like, my own side things that I use for, like, testing builds and shit. Like, you just see, I guess, my playstyle, like, not my playstyle, but, like, my weapon choices change, just because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna, like, fuck around with these weapons more. And while I do like colossal weapons, I think I've learned that I think I prefer hammers and great hammers and, like, and great axes the most.
That's weird to me because you were using, like, a ton of curved great swords. Despite, like, how much you protested curved great swords.
No, well, I protest curved great swords because the majority of them are dex based, and I don't usually like playing dex based. Kind of the exception is this in Elden Ring, because there's a lot of really cool weapons that have the kind of satisfying movesets I want, you know? But also, like, in our run, I'm playing Dex Arcane, so I have plenty of arcane stuff that I can just bonk with. As well as...
Hard to go wrong with a good arcane build.
Well, and as well as I've learned that curved great swords are decent, again, like, in PvP. Maybe not, like, in dueling specifically, not necessarily invasions. Or, like, we would fuck around and duel each other. Like, I've had my most success with curved great
They have a little bit of everything, you know? They've got, like, in general, most of them have pretty good reach. They do pretty good damage. But mostly, I think, why they're kind of good in PvP is the move set comes out pretty quick for how big the weapon is. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels good to play and to be able to swing a sword that big. Whereas for, like, a more traditional colossal sword, I feel like the windups on those feel like they take forever.
Yeah, and, like, the weightiness feels nice, but, like... Well, and I should say, colossal swords feel fine. It's predominantly colossal weapons that I'm like, you know?
Yeah.
Which is funny because, like, my most used weapon, the prelates...
Jesus Christ.
The prelates Inferno... Right? Well, I mean, it's like a level 1 thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty early, but like, even so...
The prelate's crozier is, like, my favorite weapon, and that's a colossal weapon, which you'd think it would be a great hammer.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, it's, like, it's literally a giant hammer.
Well, except, like, it also isn't.
It's a mallet.
Exactly.
I guess
what
it's a mallet.
Crozier is supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like a religious thing.
Yeah.
Is what like a crozier is. It's like a the big ass. They have like the crosses on the sticks. I'm pretty sure that's like a crozier.
I guess so.
I might be fucking wrong on that, but whatever, crucify me.
Also, this what the fuck is this called again? This like hero's grave or whatever. We never actually did it in this run, in our channel run. So this is me just running to get the ancient or the Dragon Communion seal, which is to say I am now about to switch to Strength Arcane. so Strength Arcane, I think, is actually my favorite build in this game, in Elden Ring.
It's good. I mean, again, it's like hard to go wrong with arcane builds in general.
Yeah, especially if you're going for predominantly like physical damage or like status build.
Like the only one that I would say is not super great is probably like Int Arcane. Doesn't really work very well together. You can still make it work, but it's not great. You know what I mean? Like it just feels like it could be better if you put any other stat other than Int with it.
Yeah, well, it's because like, well, the predominant reason you would go Int on like a physical weapon is like for cold, or it's a predominantly magic scaling damage weapon that has cold infusion, but like for some dumb fucking reason, in actual Elden Ring, not Night Rain, fucking cold doesn't scale with Arcane, despite the fact that it's a fucking... don't even get me started on fucking Scarlet Rot not scaling with Arcane, which is dumb as shit.
I mean, like I understand it, but I don't. I feel like it would have been okay to scale with Arcane simply because there's so few ways to inflict Scarlet Rot as a player. But like for the people who do like min-maxing and all of that, like you can grind up a bunch of Scarlet Rot pots. And if it's scaled with Arcane, it like balancing that does feel like a nightmare. So I don't really like blame them for not doing it, but I do wish that they had done something a little cooler, maybe, like maybe give it like Arcane scaling in terms of not resistance, but like it's harder for them to cure it. Like you got the boluses, right? You can just like eat the little fucking puff balls that just get rid of your status effects.
Yeah.
Maybe making it so like at a certain arcane scaling, you have to eat 2 of those. Or just eating one gets rid of less of the status, Like I feel like they could have given it something. I do feel it's kind of lazy that they just didn't. But like I get it as well. Like I don't know how you would balance that.
Also, you can see here when I'm like slowly increasing it, I'm like, did I
like I can't.
Well, I had this moment of did I do my math wrong? Because I needed a minimum, because like I was just gonna swap Faith and Arcane, and I was like, I might not have enough for that, and then I realized, oh wait, I can just like not level Int until I know how much I have, and it just ends up being fine anyway. Which is
a shock to me how low your mind is.
Oh yeah, my mind is constantly low, even on my well, and you'll see when I switch to int strength, you will see that it does not help me. Anyway, here's the next part with new drip. With the fucking
again.
Yeah.
Okay, but this blade actually slaps. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, the Murray Executioner blade is so good. Also, I should note here, you see me trying to be sneaky and like play properly. Like I'm going to give that up in about a minute.
As soon as the plant hits you with like the fucking spirit bomb over here.
No, not even. I just realized that like I don't think the plant's gonna fucking bleed. And then like it did bleed.
I don't think I realized that Swarm of Flies was blood flames specifically.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like bleed. But that is kind of cool.
So you also see me being like, you know what? I still do more damage with fucking with Stone of Garunk because I've got decent like scaling here. But so yeah, I did farm the fucking Gravekeeper's Cloak, which didn't take as long as I thought it would. I also forgot to record me getting the Starfist, but it's in Langdale. It's by the fucking Coliseum, and I did find Gold Mask and Brother Corin, but I like didn't stop to talk to them. But yeah, you can see this is where I gave up on like trying to go through this properly. And I'm just like, fuck it, I don't care anymore.
Just run.
Yeah, I just ran and I just put on Flame Cleanse Me, like because apparently I've got decent poison resist here. But yeah, I love the fucking Mirai Executioner Blade. That's the only thing that kept me from just that weapon constantly makes me want to go back to Strength Arcane because I really like that fucking weapon.
I mean, it's good. There is like a lot of like really cheesy shit you can do with it.
Yeah, like the one shot. It's the king of one shot.
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of the thing of it. But like even used in regular weapon context, I feel like it slaps.
Oh yeah, like it's a really good fucking greatsword. Like it's not like the strongest. And as you'll see here, I've now swapped to in strength, and also I've changed my character to look like Marika. I did a lot of and drip change.
Drip change as well. You got to do it.
And you will see that I had no idea what I was really doing because I didn't really test this yet. I was just doing it because I'm like, why the fuck not?
Might as well get in there.
Yeah, and like I was doing like theory crafting on like tarnish.dev or whatever, and then like looking at like weapon calculators because you know me, I fucking love theory crafting in any game that I play.
Oh yeah.
I just enjoy doing it, but I weirdly enough just really enjoy doing it in Elden Ring. Like not even necessarily playing the build, but like fucking around with I guess technically min-maxing, or you know, like seeing how weird and goofy I can get with stats for certain weapons. And I'm looking for the what the fuck am I looking for? I've already forgotten. I think I'm looking for a spell, a weapon, or a charm, or a talisman rather. I don't remember what I'm looking for here, but in the last one you could see I went for the Winged Knight insignia.
Yeah.
In our run with our friend, while I currently am Dex Arcane, I started off Dex Int, and eventually I was just like, I don't like Dex Int, because it's just Moonveil, basically. And once you get in DLC, it's On's or Onze's Line of Stars is another Dex Int weapon. I'm getting a Meteoric Ore Blade here, because that's predominantly strength scaling katana, and it's strength int, which is why I wanted it. That's what I'm getting here.
I don't know. Strength int, it's got to be the worst combo in my eyes. Like it's just got to be.
Well, so there's like some really like cool like combos with it, like and another drip change and the pickaxe.
Shit, I'm getting a call. 1 second.
We pause it.
Yo.
Hello, everybody. We've returned. Did I start recording?
We're actually villains again.
We're back. We're the villains, and this is. I don't remember what I'm getting here, but I know I just saw.
You're in different drip. It's a different build.
Yeah. Well, no, Am I back to strength? I might be. No, I am back to strength.
I feel like
I went back to strength arcane.
Yeah, like immediately. Yeah. Mm.
Well, yeah, because I was messing around with it, like looking for other things and farming. I'm like, I don't like strength int. But I went back to strength arcane here because I wanted to do more buffing because I like the pickaxe because I saw some cool videos and I fucked around with it. But yeah, I actually am even now still using the pickaxe after I go back to strength faith. With predominantly faith, but I like the pickaxe. It's a great hammer with a piercing moveset. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty widely known to be like not busted, but like just good. It's just a strong weapon.
Well, and its moveset's really interesting. And this is me like actually exploring, which now you can like this was after, we had been playing our other run already a ton. So
right,
like
we're like way ahead in our other run.
Yeah, well, we're in the DLC in our other run.
Yeah.
And we talked about it. We're going to do pretty much the same thing in this run here that we did in the other one, in which we're going to basically almost finish base game, but it just makes it easier to go into DLC when we have almost all the upgrades available to us, so we can plus 24, plus 9, whatever we want in the DLC.
Yeah, and you pretty much want to be at like wherever you're capping your level when you enter the DLC. You don't have to be, but you at least want to be like kind of close to it.
Yeah, especially because you then have to get the shadow tree fragments and everything because you're going to be weak again.
Yeah, you don't want to balance proper leveling with the shadow tree fragments, with weapon upgrades. Like, it's much easier just to be like, oh, there's a fragment, I'm stronger now, and not have to worry about the rest of it. It also makes it, because like you're gonna die in the DLC. The DLC it's definitely harder than the base game.
Well, and the only reason we haven't died as much as we probably should is because we're literally playing with 3 people.
Yeah, we're like trioing it. Like. But for any normal run of the DLC, like, you're gonna die, and losing souls not being a big headache is just a load off. When you're playing and exploring, and you know what I mean, like,
yeah,
there's so much more to go, and you don't know what's around the next corner, and you know it's probably gonna hurt so much worse than the things in the base game. Not having to worry about losing your souls is pretty big. Like, I feel like you just get more enjoyment out of the DLC if you just kind of like level up to the level you're going to be and then walk into it.
Well, and I know we want to be right around 200 by the time we like finish the run.
Yeah.
But like in the other one, we entered at just past 150 or just right around 150, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I know I have all my builds at 150 and 200. I have like literally on the tarnish.dev thing. Like I literally have like them at 150
a 150 version and then a 200 version. Yeah. Which is pretty standard. Like, I make a lot of different builds for this game because I like to PvP at different levels. I don't go beneath level 60. I think is the lowest level cap that I enjoy.
Yeah.
And it's fun playing at lower levels because you get more of a fight out of people. Like, your build isn't optimized, their build isn't optimized. Nobody's really doing like super big one-shots at level 60.
Yeah, because you can't really.
Which does make it harder as an invader, right? Because as an invader, like, you kind of want to be able to like one-shot somebody and even the odds. Because you're always walking into 2 to 3 people. Like, you always are. And then you even get like a little bit of an advantage because you have like environmental enemies and stuff that'll help you out. But
yeah.
The level 60 build is still kind of fun because you can take 5 to 10 smacks without going down. And at level 200, that's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
You're going to get hit 4 times and you're dead. And that's just because of how vigor scales compared to damage in this game. So.
Also, if you can tell, I farmed a second pickaxe and it took fucking forever. Well, because the pickaxe can only power stance with itself.
Yeah.
Which is annoying, because I like the pickaxe. And I'm also... I decided to go get the blue dancer charm just because I knew we weren't really going to use it.
Yeah.
Because, well, I know I can't use it, really, because I, like... heavier.
Not with strength weapons. Yeah, like, you can, but it's not good. Really, like there's just other turns that'll do.
Well,
more.
So after I think 15 weight, it literally does nothing.
Yeah,
and like the better heavy weapons are heavy. Also,
there's some cool blue dancers builds.
Oh yeah, there was one I was fucking around with. Magic, am I? No, I was still using the... What was I doing here? Why did I have the... Oh, it's... I had the... I had the magic charm on because I'm using cold pickaxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. What is that?
Did you go back to int? Did you go back to int?
No, I'm still strength arcane here. But I just wanted a little bit more damage on because it does magic damage.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, still predominantly strength scaling. I got stuck here for a little while. Like, there's 7 minutes left in this section, and I think 5 of them are here.
It's funny because I'm pretty sure we've done this dungeon like 3 or 4 times.
No, I don't think we did. I think you have, but I've never done it.
Okay. I got confused on this one my first time through, but yeah, I've done it so many times now that like a lot of these dungeons, it's not something that I can actively think about and recall, but the second I'm in it, I'm like, oh yeah, I know that, you take this path and this item's down here and you've got to take this secret little jump off of the cliff here, and you know what I mean? Like it feels like I have it 100% memorized when I'm in it. But if you ask me anything when I'm outside of it, couldn't fucking tell you.
Yeah.
Not an inch of that dungeon is memorable to me.
Well, so what's really funny here is you can tell when when my brain is like turning.
Yeah. the cogs are like making the music.
Like that last neuron is fucking firing overtime. But I will say, I did have to look up where to go here, and after I looked it up, I felt so fucking stupid, because I was just so impatient. And you'll see it, and you'll also see a moment when I paused the recording, so I'm like, where the fuck am I going? Because I didn't want to spend like 20 minutes and like cut out a bunch of it, so I just like paused the recording. You see me fucking around for a little while before that, but like it's a very obvious jump cut. But yeah, since this is going to be a standalone episode, which this will be the first technically single episode / one-off we've recorded in a long time, and we still have a couple more minutes. How you doing, my guy? How is life?
Oh, I'm good. Life is, I feel like I'm having a really long stroke all the time.
Not again!
But otherwise, yeah, no, pretty great, pretty good. Got one of them new job things. Got another one of those. That's been fun.
Got himself a wife. He got a new job.
I got me a wife. I got me a new job.
Well, I mean, you got married
while
you were still recording, so.
True.
Yeah, I even made a whole bit about it when you got married to me, and I did a poorly poorly photoshopped thing, but that was intentional. That was the bit.
This has been what is happening. Okay, this has been
no, that was in the recording itself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This has been a year. You know, I feel like this has been you know, kind of like the decade of years.
This year has been really long. I've also had like an exorbitant amount of health issues.
Long.
So this is the dumb part, because you see me realize later that I need to go to the left there and keep walking. And I tried to make the jump. And I felt so dumb when I eventually look it up. And I'm like, I'm glad I wasn't recording audio, because I literally go, are you fucking kidding me? Like, how dumb am I?
Oh, man.
Yeah, and,
good old From Software platforming.
I hate FromSoft platforming. Not even just Elden Ring. FromSoft in general, I hate platforming on their fucking games. Which is part of the reason why I always loved Armored Core, but 4 specifically, is that I'm a giant mech with boosters. I don't really need to give a shit about platforming.
I think that they've gotten better over the years. I think with Elden Ring specifically, it's really not that bad.
Yeah, it's not. I'm just a baby about it.
Like, it's not on par with a game that is a specific platformer, right? You know, like, it's baby biscuits compared to that kind of stuff. But still, like, compared to especially the older Souls games, like platforming in Bloodborne, makes me cry.
You know, I always talk about
it's
how
so easy to fuck it up.
Was it the recording here? This might be that. Yeah, no, that looked like the. You know how much I suck Dark 2's dick because it's my favorite. And I know it has its faults, but the one thing that I literally cannot get over is how much I fucking hate platforming in Dark 2 the most.
There's a lot of it in Dark 2 also. Like, there was definitely more than one. I don't think there's more than 3. I think 3 might have had more platforming, but
yeah, but it doesn't
platforming
feel
in
bad.
3, well, it was less punishing.
Yeah.
It was a lot less like, if you fuck this jump up, you're dead. And a lot more like, if you fuck this jump up or you fall off of this rafter, you know, you have to fight a bunch of enemies, but you're not dead. Like, you still, it increases the odds that you will die pretty significantly, but it doesn't outright kill you as much as it does in Dark 2.
Yeah,
and which
it
is
kills
a lot
the
of
shit out
like,
of you.
You fell into a shallow pool of water and your ankles drowned, and that's it. You know, journey's over.
Well, and the fact that like the silver cat ring or the fall damage ring is actually worth it to wear during several parts of Dark 2. And if you couldn't tell, that's where the cut was when I figured out where the fuck I'm supposed to go.
Like Dark 3 as well, the silver cat ring is like really useful. It's basically useless in Elden Ring.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of points where it's not bad, but at that point, why aren't you just using cotton, which you find a million places?
Well, so, and it's also, they did a whole system for Elden Ring that might have been present in Dark 3, but it definitely wasn't as pronounced.
Yeah.
But your physical character weight determines fall damage.
Yeah.
And so, like, if you are ridiculously heavy, like heavy rolling heavy, actually, it's not even percentage based. It's just like you have to have high weight. Like, if you're rocking like 80 weight on your character, then like fall damage does actually come into play off of like smaller cliffs, right?
Sorry, this is the last thing. I went to go kill Blackguard Boggart for Braggart's Roar because we're literally locked out of his quest.
Oh yeah, that we are. We went to. Yep.
This is comical. This might be the funniest part, and you can see I've gone back to strength faith, predominantly faith.
Right back to it. You got the crag blade. Here we go.
This is comical.
You fucking sick. All right, you got it.
Yeah, I got him there. But yeah, I just wanted Braggart's roar because I was like, oh, we're fucking locked out of his quest. I decided to teabag him.
Nice.
And then I think
classic.
Yeah, and then that's that. Me put something back up. Anyway, Tokyo, finish your thought about needing to actually have like big.
Yeah,
big,
I mean, well, it's just nobody. Like you have to fucking try to make yourself that heavy. And like supposedly if you did, yes, the ring might be useful, but there's also rings that just reduce your weight.
Like... Yeah, that they're literally better rings. That's just straight up it.
And then at a certain point, it doesn't matter what your weight is, that fall is just fall damage kills you.
Yeah.
So like the cat's eye ring actually working for any lightweight to medium weight build where you have light to medium roll. It just doesn't. It's so few like use cases in the game.
Yeah, it's such a niche like use cases.
So like it really might as well not be in there. I really was expecting in the DLC for them to like realize that and like put in places where the cat's eye ring was going to be like useful, you know? No. No, they're just like, fuck it, put a spirit spring there. No fall damage at all.
Or you fucking find cotton everywhere. And it does like 95% of the job that the silver cat ring does.
I'm thinking that like, because with Night Rain, they just removed it altogether.
Yeah.
Like, I really think that at that stage in development, they're just like, do we really need it? Like, do we really need this mechanic at all?
Do we ever need this mechanic ever again?
Like, does it add difficulty?
It adds annoyance, surely.
Not even, again, because like the amount of fall damage you take in Elden Ring, if it's a non-lethal fall that actually gives you fall damage, is still negligible. It's less than like a standard enemy attack in that area.
Yeah, chances are.
Like chances are it's less than a standard attack's worth of damage. And it like you only got 4 ring slots. Like you're not gonna waste it on that. So it's not really annoying.
Yeah, like unless you're doing like a challenge run or some shit.
Ones where you look down and you're like, yeah, I can survive that. I will say they are remarkably good at putting you at a height where it feels like a 50-50.
Yeah.
Of will this kill me or will I take a little bit of damage? Like they have to do it on purpose. I would not be shocked if that was like intentional by Miyazaki. To be like, yes, put this wall that they're on this castle at the exact height in which they have to really fucking eyeball it. You know what I mean?
And and then even then, people are just gonna throw the fucking the rainbow stones.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so what's even the point of having the silver cat ring when people will just throw, whatever the equivalent to the rainbow stones are, just to see if they'll survive the fall or not?
I am shocked I made it through that whole video without needing to take a shit. I knew I was going to need to take a shit.
Well, and we were joking that we would just, like, I would just describe it to you like you were a blind man as you dumped.
Anyway, I'm going to go take a shit.
Yeah, and we're out of here.
Done.
Yeah, thanks for joining us here in the past future. Present for you, future for us, but past for us in the future. It is currently 10 o'clock on October 17th of 2025. Anyway,
I'm going to make a time machine that goes specifically only to those 3 points in time.
I'm going to leave you all with the words of wisdom of
you can do it. You got this. You're big man.
If you ever
your big brain. You can pull the words, find them, find any words, say any words other than
Cardiac tamponade. Tension pneumothorax. Anyway, over the last week, I've watched almost 3 seasons of Grey's Anatomy. So that's all I have in my, 75% of my brain is medical terms and medical drama. So this has been your... I should have made that joke so I could be like, thanks for scrubbing in with us. Son of a bitch!
Goodbye, everybody.